This figure sucks. Today we're taking a look at the Epic Hacks blank female character. Box is pretty decent, moving her out. Ooh. Apart from the open item holding hands, he has relaxed hands, fists, superhero mask face, as well as different hairstyles and an African head. And apart from shoe feet, she also has regular feet. There's also an Epic Hacks stand in the box. Here she is next to her Figuarts, McFarlane, Mafex, and Marvel Legends that she's in scale with. Back of the box shows you some basic tips on customizing figures. Plastic is smooth to the touch, but it does feel a little bit gummy when you're trying to articulate it. And since the female is a bit skinnier than the guy, it feels a lot more gummy than the guy. Looking from the side, what's wrong with that neck? It's got a double ball joint there, which shows a lot of gap, but also, why is that neck leaning so far forward? It looks unnatural. If I try to pose her in a straight pose, more on this popping off later. If I try to pose her... If I try to pose her in a very straight standing pose, she looks a bit weird. My biggest problem with Articulation, they've got clicky knee joints, which are not great because they're using smoothish plastic. Then they might as well go for the Japanese way of having just smooth motion. Same with the elbows and the feet. See, so this one moves a lot more than the guy, but boop boop. Look at those really ugly obvious joints. Her shoulders can move a lot more than the guy's backwards and a lot more forward due to the shape of the body. So this one's better than the male. But my biggest problem with Articulation is, so she can look a little bit back, but notice that the top joint doesn't really move. Let's move her forward. Oh, not so much. You can't really do a sit-up like the guy can. Why? Look at that. There's no gap there. It's filled. Like normally with proper figures that you would have the joint there, but then the rest of the torso would go up in and up. They've left no space for that. And you see, there's plastic scratching inside already. So yeah, gummy plastic is right, it's a soft plastic. So if I pop this back on, if I want to move her forward, I mean the double ball joint in there is just to nudge her forward and backwards just a little bit. But I can't make her do a sit-up pose. Look at that, that's pathetic. Can't go forward just because, well, there's plastic in the way. Ugh. Female tends to be more flexible than the males, but in figure form, not so much. I mean, look, some extreme poses she can do, but some she cannot. So if I wanted her to do a rider kick, I can't. Look, she can't lean forward. This is garbage. So while the male figure was okay and had some charm to it, the charm on the female figure is like all gone because some really frustrating bits. And from someone living in Asia, I have so many choices of different female bodies and figures at similar prices. I have no reason to get any of these ever again. Have I seen worse? Sure, but there's also a lot better out there, so I don't need this. Male body is okay, fine for customization, and maybe easy accessible in the West, but the female figure, you guys have other options too, right?